Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear viewers, wherever you are in the world. And especially today, I'm dedicating this lecture to my followers and faithful viewers in Johannesburg. I salute you. And today's lecture is going to be on the highway works, Desi style. So I hope you enjoy. And first and foremost, you'll check the photos that I've always put on first. And I tend to give you some time to study them and have a good look at them and see, you know, from for your own eyes where we stand when it regards to making roads, bridges, houses, or anything else, hospitals, anything. This is the way we do it, and it is very, it's a style that I hope nobody copies in the world because it's, I feel sorry. First and foremost, I feel sorry for those laborers doing that work. There's health and safety issues, and there's other issues. There's no insurance probably for these poor buggers, and who are only working for a few hundred rupees or thousand rupees, and they're working in a climate which is absolutely unbelievable in 2024. But we are where we are, as they say, and it's quite unfortunate. But they have their own problems, poverty, other family issues, and so forth. But anyway, get back to the lecture today. And as I said, you look at these photos and you can see classical lack of planning. The gully or the culvert which they are building, it's half a mile away from where the mixture machine is, where all the material is, and these poor buggers are mixing it there and then putting them into the uh, buckets and then transporting them over there. And it's what a hazard that is. But again, who do you blame that? Where are the structural engineers? Where are the consultants? Where are the main contractors who are carrying out this work? And obviously, one thing you can understand: these works are not cheap. They are almost equivalent to pounds and dollars. But you look at the bill of quantities which they carry out. It comes into hundreds of thousands, even millions, and yet they get away with this. Unbelievably, they get away with this. Lack of staff, lack of check and balance, and unbelievable. You can see the boulders which they're using. It's unbelievable. That shouldn't be allowed. It's never allowed. It's how can you put that in the base and then just cover it up with just half an inch or 2 inch or 3 inch layer of concrete? When you look at the bill of quantity, the bill of quantity says it gives you volumes of concrete. It never ever speaks of boulders the size that these trolley guys is, trying to dump on the side. It's phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal. And as I said, they just get away with it. There's I don't know who's at the end of the day making or raking or money because of the lack of understanding. Because even you look at the local, they just walk around and they have no interest whatsoever. And how long? Then again, the question is, how long is this going to be in existence? Because come next Sawan, which is rain period, monsoon, you want to call it, all this will be washed away, and we know we'll start all over again the next year, the year after that, and that's how things are. So it's totally unbelievable, And these are government projects, to be honest. There should be a main contractor on the side. There should be a overseers on the site, and there should be a engineer, site engineer or highway engineer or whichever you want to call. But it's beggars belief, the way the way they do it. The one chap was carrying just a bucket full of water on his shoulder and then carrying it half a mile down the. That's unbelievable. As I said, from my point of view, what I was taught against what is actually happening now. As I said, in 2024, it's unbelievable. You know, so as I said, I hope and I hope that the general public becomes aware of what's actually going on. It's their money at the end of the day. It's money coming from somebody's pocket, and at the end of the day, it's their money. And if you can't look after your work, or you can't even look after the work as per to the specification, or per to the plan, there should be a plan. Then it's beggars belief. I hope I hope I've touched on something, and the time is coming up, and I will be leaving you for the next session, and I hope you learn something. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Allah Hafiz. Especially my viewers in Johannesburg. Allah Hafiz.